Okay, in 3, 2, and 1. Okay. We're here at the Cooper stand, and I'm joined now by the Global Marketing Director for the Lighting Division, and I'm going to say that again. The Lighting Division. Okay, we ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1. We're here at the Cooper stand, and I'm with the Global Marketing Director of the Lighting Division, Hesh El Gourouri. Hesh, thank you so much for joining us, and some fabulous displays of light here. I'm actually a little dazzled with all the wonderful light. Tell us a little bit about how business has been in the last while.
Business has been very good. We are in the U.S. We've done very well in the last year. We're about 10% higher. In the international arena, we're competing with many other competitors from Europe and from Asia and so on. But we have done very, very well.
Now, of course, in this region too, we know and love some of your lighting. We've seen it on the Burj Khalifa. We've seen it on Atlantis. We've even seen it in Abu Dhabi at the Yas Hotel. Some very different styles of lighting here. So all light is not created equally, is it?
No, of course not. So, for example, some of the projects you just mentioned were, for example, in Al Yas Marina, the focus on RGB changing LED lights, and it's really very, very unique for that particular hotel that was designed especially by our sister company in the UK. Other key projects such as the Burj Khalifa, as you mentioned, this is where facade lighting, where it was designed by our Cooper Lighting in the US.
Now, also when you look at, so they're beautiful, iconic, and probably they almost serve like an advertisement for you in a way, but the day-to-day work you're doing big plants, you're doing infrastructure work, construction work. Give us a feel for where that other business is coming from.
So key initiative for Cooper Lighting is energy saving and how we can do well to be green for us and for our customers. So a big change in LED or big change in lighting in the last 2-3 years is the switching from traditional lighting source to LED lighting source, where in a typical case you can save between 30 to 70% energy saving. And actually also no bad substance or chemical for the environment, such as a typical old technology lamp will have mercury. LED really is mercury free and very good for the environment.
So when we look at many of the buildings that are lit up around the world, and when they're calling for the lights out day and things like that, so are you saying the situation is perhaps not as bad as maybe some people would have us believe in terms of if your building is lit up, but if it's lit up with the right kind of lights, you are actually saving a lot of money and not wasting energy?
Correct. So if you were to change all the lighting in the world to LED, which is obviously not going to happen overnight, will take several years. It will be a tremendous energy saving worldwide, and it will actually help tremendously in the CO2, for example. We'll have far less harmful gases in the world.
So are you at Cooper's Lighting, are you really pushing the whole LED progress? That's your story right now, the LED lights? I mean, have you changed completely in terms of what you're doing with your clients?
We still continue to offer traditional sources, but LED continues to be our growth area, where basically as many of the new infrastructure projects, we offer street lighting with LEDs. We offer home lighting application with also LEDs and so on. So really LED will be the shift in the lighting industry moving forward, especially in 2-3 years from now, where really LED will really take over the world as far as traditional lighting sources will no longer be attractive anymore.
I know we forget sometimes how important lighting is when it comes to infrastructure and when it comes to any new plant build. Part of it is even just for the safety of the people there, that it's absolutely essential. And of course in this region too, where you've got sundown really at 6 o'clock, you don't have the advantage of maybe later natural light. So lighting is hugely important here, I would imagine.
Yeah, of course, yeah. And in fact, one of the things I did not actually mention that actually very important is actually lighting controls. So lighting controls allows you to, in addition to what I mentioned about LED being very, very energy efficient, but lighting controls allows you to turn off the light in a building or in a parking garage where when nobody's around, you can reduce or turn off that light, thus really more saving while nobody in that particular office building or that particular conference room. In addition to being very, very efficient with LEDs, you can also use controls.
So are you working with the process system people, or you're doing your own smart grids and smart controls in terms of helping to achieve that?
We actually do both. So, for example, our sister division, Cooper Power System, is fully engaged with smart grid applications. And us in Cooper Lighting, we have a Cooper Controls division that really focus on controls, lighting controls application and devices.
Super. Well, tell me who you're talking to here. You have a lot of clients in the region, and I see you have a very busy stand as well. So who are the key people you're looking to meet here at this conference and this exhibition? And how important is it for you to be here?
It's very important for us to be here because the Middle East is one of our key growth geographical areas. And we are talking to lighting designers, contractors, specifiers, some municipality, governments, people, and so on. So we're really talking all of the above. So from the decision makers to the lighting designer, everybody is important to us. And if we can convince and show everybody that we have the complete solution to help them in their moving forward, in their plan to save energy and be more efficient and be good to the environment, this is basically our focus.
A very strong message there, and we wish you the very best. Hesh from Cooper's Lighting, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.